Hello, everybody. Well, it's time for pack number 2. We're going to open up pack number 2 of our James Bond Connoisseur Collection, Volume 2 of the 70s. And there's 7 cards in each pack from Inkworks. So we opened up pack number 1. We had some fun cards in there that we saw. We're going to go ahead and take a look at this next pack. And looking forward to seeing what's going to be in it. So, now last time when I opened one of these, it was pretty difficult. It was pretty hard, very difficult. So, we're going to make it just slightly a little easier here. And I face the camera to where I don't have to try to turn the cards. We're just going to open it up right here and look at it together, straight on. I don't know what these scissors sound like. Don't know if they have much of a sound to them, but okay, so let's go ahead. And again, we're going to open the pack. There we go. Okay, yeah, it was much easier than trying to rip it like I did last time. And let's get rid of that. There we go. Okay, so let's open up our pack and see what we've got here. Now, remember what I was hoping to do was I'm hoping that there's going to be like a mini poster. I'm hoping that there'll be a card of one of the movie posters. I don't know if they even exist. That's just kind of one of the things I've been hoping for. I've only got 3 packs. That's all I could find at a kind of a market, kind of a swap meet kind of a thing. Anyway, okay, so let's take a look at our first one. Hey, look, it's Jaws. All right, so we've got Jaws. What does this say? Enemies and allies. Enemies and allies. 007. If I can get a good... Yeah, that's a pretty good picture right there, right? I think. Okay, so there's Jaws. And I guess we'll go one by one. We'll look at the fronts, and then we'll go back and read them. Okay, so Jaws. Interesting. Okay, now 35 years of gadgets. 007. So I know this arm. That's from Live and Let Die. This mask. Where's that mask from? You probably know better than I. For some of the Bond fans out there. Why am I having a hard time remembering where that mask is from? Well, when we get to the back of the card, I'm pretty sure it'll tell us. Okay, so, okay, that's an interesting card. What's next? Oh, yeah. What do we got here? Pierce Brosnan? 35 years of gadgets. We've got Pierce Brosnan, but this is supposed to be from the 70s. It must be maybe the car. So in GoldenEye, it's definitely GoldenEye. And there was the throwback to the car. Okay, all right. Oh. Okay, what's next? Oh, Pierce Brosnan again. GoldenEye. Volume 3. Preview. Volume 3 preview. So this has got to be like the 80s then. Very cool. Hey, I didn't even... So I get an 80s card, and I didn't even have an 80s pack. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I did not expect to get anything Pierce Brosnan in these. So this is really cool. All right, let's see what's the next one. Yep, Live and Let Die. He was also, um, if you remember, he was also in the 7 Up commercials. That actor. Okay, what's next? Oh, Jaws again. The Spy Who Loved Me. One of the best Roger Moore's, I think. Spy Who Loved Me. That's such a iconic shot right there. The camera angle um, of this scene right here, I thought was done so well. So Jaws facing off with Bond and Agent Triple X. What's next? Oh, here we go. The Moore Dossier. The Moore Dossier. And this has got to be the Man with the Golden Gun. It's got to be what this is from. What's our next card? Was that it? Was that it already? So is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Man, that's it already. Oh, they go by so quick when you're opening them up. Okay, so let's read. What does it say about Jaws? Oh, nice. I like this little dossier on the back here. Let's see. One of the most colorful bad guys in all of Bond lore is Jaws, Richard Kiel, the giant thug with the smelting smile who punches through walls, falls over cliffs, and plummets from planes with nary a scratch. He is a beast amidst Bondian beauties, and it's quite a surprise when he actually catches a beauty for himself, Spunky Dolly, who aids in Jaw's final shift from evil to good. So, yeah, I mean, this is The Spy Who Loved Me, but they're referencing Moonraker when Spunky Dolly becomes his girlfriend and helps Jaws turn to the right side. Okay, let's see what's our next one here then. Let's put that right there. Okay. That's right. Let's see. We wanted to see what this mask is from. Personal adornment. Villains have technological trappings of their own. Some of these are merely decorative, as with Knick-Knack's mask. Oh, that was Knick-Knack. Okay. I thought, I was going to say that looks like Man with the Golden Gun, and it looked like Knick-Knack. Oh, was that? Yeah, I think he might have worn that for just a second, too. All right. Which conceals his presence from James Bond until it's time to attack. On the other hand, well, Teehee doesn't have another hand. Oh, very funny. He has a mechanical arm with a lethal metal claw on the end. And Rosa Klebb simply wears a nice pair of shoes with poison tips, of course. Okay. So Live and Let Die. That was Teehee. That was Teehee's arm. Knick-Knack wore that mask. Man with the Golden Gun. And then From Russia with Love, we have Rosa Klebb's poison-tipped shoe. All right. Let's go to our next one. All right. Now this was great. Pierce Brosnan. So what are we referencing here? Yeah, it must be the car from the 70s. Okay, in 1987, Timothy Dalton appeared as the new James Bond, and with him came a brand new Aston Martin DB5. This model has, among other amazing features, retractable snow skids for for those nasty curves across frozen lakes. Bond's newest car to date, introduced by newest Bond to date, Pierce Brosnan, is a 1996 BMW Roadster. Oh, that's that one right there. This beauty boasts 6 forward gears, all points radar, Stinger missiles, and a self-destruct system. But the Aston Martin, a Bond classic, also made its return in GoldenEye. Yep, that's right. That's what I was saying. Okay, so in GoldenEye. And I have a whole video. If you're interested in seeing a video about of a bunch of different James Bond cars and some of my favorites, I got a whole video on that. You should check that out. It's definitely in there from the Living Daylights. Okay, here was our preview for Volume 3 packets. And I have no Volume 3. I just have the Volume 2s. Okay. Oh, look at that. Okay, this is awesome. So you got Pierce Brosnan on the front, and we get Timothy Dalton on the back. This is awesome. Volume 3. Get ready for more Bond action in Volume 3 of the James Bond Connoisseur Collection. Roger Moore returns. Then the intrepid 007 gets a facelift. First, Timothy Dalton resurrects the gritty hero of Ian Fleming's original novels. Then Pierce Brosnan brings 007 into the 90s. And look out for lots of behind-the-scenes peeks from Connery to Brosnan, with many pictures that have never been printed before. Be there. It's with the prince. Or king now, right? So, Charles. Awesome. Pierce Brosnan and then Timothy Dalton. That's great. I'm loving it. That might be one of my favorite cards now. All right. Live and let die. What do we got here? What's the back say? Oh, no. I remember when this happened. Live and let die. When Rosie Carver ineptly tries to lead Bond into a trap, he knows she works for Kananga. Solitaire sent Bond a tarot card that morning, warning him of her duplicity. Rosie bolts in fear and is killed by a poison dart from a voodoo scarecrow. All right, well, what's this? Is this little behind-the-scenes knowledge? Although portrayed enthusiastically by Gloria Hendry, Rosie is written as a complete goofball. Her fear of, Baron Semedy is cartoonish, while any professional talents are non-existent. So, well, I mean, she was a little bit of a goofball in the movie. She was a little inept. She seemed definitely was over her head. Okay, all right. So, okay, back to that iconic shot. The Spy Who Loved Me. Oh yeah, this was great. Bond and Agent Triple X, Anya Amasova, reluctantly join forces to obtain the microfilm of the nuclear sub tracking system, but Jaws, the metal-mouthed behemoth in Stromberg's employ, thwarts them at every turn. When the microfilm is finally procured, it leads the agents to Stromberg's marine research lab in Sardinia. Okay, and then a little behind the scenes. As unrealistic as it is, the British SS Pyramid HQ is a highlight of the film, along with Q's hilarious tea set for Ahmed's tea party. Yeah, Ahmed. I want that ready for Ahmed's tea party. All right. Another great scene. There were just great scenes in The Spy Who Loved Me. Just so well shot. Okay. Last one. And it's just amazing how just looking at them and reading the backs, and we're 15 minutes in. Okay. The Moore dossier. So back to some more information on Roger Moore. Moore gave Bond new mannerisms, a new sense of humor, and a new trademark, a cigar. That's true because in the books, Bond was a cigarette smoker. Um, he heightened Bond's sense of refinement, turning him into a rich, almost spoiled playboy. While Sean Connery's Bond is a man who appreciates the finer things in life, he has rough edges, as if he hasn't always known wealth. Moore's Bond seems to have been born in a bank. That's true. Um, Moore's Bond. He uh, he really went through the money, thanks to the government, of course. But he 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 was a spender. That's for sure. Always had the finer things. Okay, well that's it. That's pack number 2, and so I appreciate you being here for that. And later on down the road, we'll get to pack number 3, and then that'll complete all the packs I've got. For now, you never know. Might find some later on. Okay, take care. Thanks. We'll see you later. Bye.